Wedding Impossible Episode 8 picks up where the previous episode left off. Jihan had pulled A-jong out of the bridal dress boutique in the previous episode. At this point, Jihan advises A-jong that she should not marry his brother. A-jong is shocked to learn that Jihan opposes her marriage to Doohan because he has previously had a change of heart. Following this, Jihan presses A-jong with the question of whether or not she truly loves his brother. She proceeds to tell him that she loves him to the point that it hurts. This revelation truly breaks A-jong's heart. Following this, Jihan takes A-jong back to the house where they had been staying. Doohan confronts A-jong, questioning her decision to leave the boutique without telling him. In light of this, he concludes that Jihan is the one responsible. Following that, he confronts Jihan. A-jong, on the other hand, takes his side and explains to Doohan that Jihan just showed up after she called him. She then proceeds to tell him that the idea of getting married caused her to feel a great deal of anxiety and that Jihan was merely there to help her. Although Doohan doesn't believe this, he lets it slide. At this point, we learn that Doohan's ex-boyfriend outed him to Jihan. His ex-boyfriend is determined to inflict pain on Doohan. In order for him to achieve his objective, he relays the information regarding Doohan's sexual inclination to Jihan. Nevertheless, Jihan cautions him against inflicting pain on his brother, adding that he will not tolerate this sort of behavior. After that, we witness A-jong return to her home after she concludes that the journalists have stopped following her and her family around the streets. Shortly after, Jihan stands outside her house and runs into her nephew. After that, he continues by informing him about A-jong's shoot. After this, Jihan decides to pay a visit to the set and immediately begins to annoy A-jong. In the end, she tells him to quit meddling with her decisions. After returning home, Jihan confronts Doohan, who appears to be feeling sorry for himself. Following this, Jihan confronts his brother and calls him a coward. He is extremely open about the fact that he is aware of his secret. On top of that, the brothers end up fighting with each other physically. Immediately following the altercation, Jihan waits outside A-jong's home and requests that she come visit him. Following this, he confesses his feelings for her. At first, A-jong is furious with Jihan. A-jong and Jihan share a passionate kiss during the episode's final moments. The episode review. In episode 8, Jihan learns about Doohan's secret. We witness Jihan and Doohan engaging in a physical altercation. Jihan and A-jong confess their feelings for each other. The other side of the coin is that Chaewon seems to be completely smitten with Jihan. The narrative of the show continues in the same vein as the structure of the episodes that came before it. While it is compelling and enjoyable, it is also absurd and overly dramatic. Although the show is successful in terms of drama, it is not successful in terms of rationale. When it comes to bringing the characters to life, the actors continue to do an outstanding job in their respective roles. Furthermore, the character arcs are both interesting and veiled in mystery, which adds to the overall effect. In light of the fact that the show has reached such a high point, it will be fascinating to watch the direction that the show takes going forward.